Islington, the worst place to be a woman in the UK. Islington, a borough nestled within the bustling city of London, ranks as one of the most challenging places for women to live in the UK. In this exploration, we'll delve deeply into the multifaceted factors contributing to Islington's unfortunate status as the worst place for women, unveiling the diverse challenges impacting women's lives on multiple fronts, which make Islington the worst place to be a woman in the UK. Beyond the evident gender inequality, income disparities and safety concerns, this comprehensive analysis focuses on additional crucial aspects such as healthcare access and housing. Together, these factors give an insight into the unique struggles faced by Islington women. We invite you to join us as we embark on this exploration journey. Islington's challenges for women. Islington mirrors a broader societal challenge, the enduring battle against gender inequality. Despite commendable advancements in women's rights, the borough, like many others, still wrestles with deeply entrenched disparities that hinder women's access to opportunities and equity. Historical legacies of gender bias, ongoing economic wage gaps, entrenched social norms, and the imperative need for enhanced political representation all contribute to this multifaceted issue. Addressing gender inequality requires a unified, multi-pronged effort, from legal reforms to cultural shifts, to ensure that Islington becomes a place where women can thrive and prosper on equal footing with their male counterparts. Mental health, a silent crisis. The statistics indicate a significant mental health crisis within the borough, and that's one of the reasons why Islington is considered the worst place to be a woman in the UK. According to the council's data, 1 in 6 adults in Islington has been diagnosed with at least one mental health condition. Alarmingly, individuals in contact with mental health services in Islington face a mortality rate 3.6 times higher than the general population in London. Additionally, the rate of suicides there surpasses that of both the London and national averages, with a pronounced impact on women. These mental health challenges have other consequences beyond mental well-being. Council-provided statistics reveal a staggering 65% employment gap between individuals receiving mental health services and the overall employment figures in Islington. No wonder Islington is a bad place to be a woman in the UK. Income disparities, the gender pay gap. One of the issues contributing to this unfavourable ranking is the glaring gender pay gap. Women in the borough often find themselves earning less than their male counterparts in similar roles. This financial disparity not only affects women's economic independence, but also their overall quality of life. The impact of this pay gap is seen across various aspects of women's lives, including their ability to access housing, healthcare, education, and other essential services. It perpetuates a cycle of disadvantage, making it essential to explore the roots of this pay gap, understand its consequences, and develop strategies for its elimination to advance gender equality in Islington. Despite Islington ranking 16th in Great Britain for women's full-time wages, which averaged £16.35 per hour, the substantial gender wage gap, where men's median income is 17% higher than women's, is a reflection of income disparities. Safety concerns, navigating barriers to freedom and security. Safety remains a paramount concern for women in Islington. The borough has witnessed higher levels of crime, with certain crimes such as sexual harassment and assault disproportionately affecting women. These incidents negatively impact women's freedom of movement and their overall sense of security. According to Islington Council's Executive Member for Community Safety, Councillor Sue Lukes, safety issues are prevalent in the borough during day-to-day activities. Notably, factors such as gender identity, age, sexual orientation and ethnicity contribute to the skyrocketing safety concerns in the borough, highlighting the need for tailored safety measures. Recently, a gathering of more than 50 women, including prominent political figures, took to the streets of Islington in an expressive demonstration. Their aim was to protest the increasingly challenging security situation within the borough, particularly the growing threats faced by women. This event, known as the Islington Together Women's Walk, sought to emphasise the crucial need for enhanced security measures to grant females a heightened sense of safety. Anita Grant, the Chief Executive of the Islington Play Association and Chair of Islington for Women, emphasised that the primary focus of the walk was to raise awareness about security issues and transform Islington from the worst place to be a woman in the UK into a safe sanctuary for them. Notable individuals who participated in the walk included Emily Thornberry, Member of Parliament for Islington South and Finsbury, Tanya Pinnock, co-chair of the Islington Violence Against Women and Girls Board, Council leader Councillor Kaya Koma-Schwarzk, and Josephine Holden Wilby, representing Solace Women's Aid. Healthcare access, bridging the gap. Access to healthcare services is another crucial aspect of women's lives in Islington. Disparities in healthcare provision is a result of unequal access to essential services. These also affect women's physical and mental well-being. These disparities may be influenced by factors such as socio-economic status, cultural differences and geographical barriers. The healthcare disparity in Islington has a profound impact on the city's overall life expectancy. Reports show that life expectancy for Islington women is 83.4 years, slightly lower than the 84.7 years London average. Islington's position as the borough with the second lowest women's life expectancy among London boroughs underscores the urgency of addressing health inequalities. These health disparities are driven by a complex interplay of factors, including biological determinants such as gender, age and ethnicity, psychosocial determinants such as isolation and stress, behavioural determinants such as physical activity and substance use, and socio-economic determinants such as employment, education, environment and housing. A recent study revealed that residents of the poorest neighbourhoods are vulnerable to some disability or long-term conditions for 17 years longer than their wealthier neighbours. Additionally, Islington's women are expected to live an average of 4.4 years less than their well-to-do counterparts. This highlights the pressing need for comprehensive healthcare reform. Housing. Seeking affordable and safe shelter. Access to affordable and safe housing is a fundamental aspect of women's well-being. Islington has faced housing challenges, including high rents and a limited supply of affordable units. Women, especially those with low incomes, often bear the brunt of these issues, leading to precarious living conditions and housing insecurity. Housing affordability in Islington proves to be a significant challenge, with median house prices exceeding 16 times the local median income. This ranking places Islington among the least affordable areas in Britain. In terms of safety at home, the borough ranked 369th out of 380, with 122 reported offences per 1,000 people, emphasising the need for both affordable and safe housing solutions. Domestic violence and abuse. Domestic violence and abuse are some of the major challenges women in Islington regularly contend with. Women-based domestic violence is increasing, with women aged between 18 and 44 being the primary victims. The official website of Islington defines violence against women and girls as a violation of their human rights and discrimination against women in the borough. This violence encompasses various forms, including domestic abuse, controlling behaviour, sexual violence, forced marriage, female genital mutilation, sexual exploitation, prostitution, stalking, and women trafficking. These forms of abuse further compound the challenges women face in the worst place to be a woman in the UK, highlighting the urgent need for comprehensive support systems and legal reforms to protect and empower survivors. Environmental quality. The environmental quality in the borough doesn't fare much better, ranking second to last, primarily due to elevated concentrations of NO2 and PM10 pollutants, where it ranks 377th and 378th, and limited access to green spaces, where it ranks 358th. In the past, the primary issue concerning air pollution was primarily the elevated concentrations of smoke and sulfur dioxide, SO2, released through the burning of sulfur-rich fossil fuels, like coal. However, today the predominant threat to clean air arises from emissions produced by traffic. In London and Islington, the two pollutants of greatest concern are particulate matter, PM, and nitrogen dioxide, NO2. Diesel particulates have been associated with various health issues, including cancer, cardiovascular problems, respiratory damage, the development of asthma in susceptible individuals, and other health-related issues. Islington's performance in various domains of well-being paints a concerning picture, placing it near the bottom of the rankings. In terms of personal well-being, it ranked 379th out of 380, with residents reporting some of the lowest levels of happiness, life satisfaction, and feelings that life is worthwhile. Islington's ranking as one of the worst places for women in the UK serves as a stark reminder that despite progress in women's rights, significant challenges persist. Gender inequality, income disparities, safety concerns, healthcare access, and housing issues are interconnected challenges that demand immediate attention and concerted efforts to effect meaningful change. With the barrage of challenges Islington women have to contend with regularly, do you think they're safe? Your thoughts on this matter a lot, please. Kindly, let's hear from you. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.